Alright, this is how you make candy cane. I'm going to get 2 gathers on a 3/4 inch pipe. And then I'm going to get probably 3 rolls of white. After each roll of white, you want to melt that down. I'm going to shape it into like a semicircle or a half because someone right now is setting up the other half. There's a candy cane right on the end of the marver that's red and white. What we're making today is going to be green and white. So I melted all that color down. I'm shaping it, cooling it, and then I'm going to make kind of a semicircle by flattening one side on the marvering table. Using the back of my jacks just to true it up a little bit and mainly setting it all up for the other bit. I'm going to take my diamonds. My teammate's going to bring over the other bit. In this case, it's green, not really orange. I'm going to cut that half on there. After this step, we're going to get it hot, melt it all down, and I'll have half white, half green candy cane start. So I'm truing it up again with the back of my jacks. Here it is melting back down. This takes a while. Alright, you want to melt all of your color down so it's pretty seamless. Because if it's not seamless and you have a seam, you'll trap a bubble when you go for your last gather. So shaping it up again, you just want like a cylinder. Maybe a little bit tapered. You'll end up with something like this. You're going to let this cool off and go for your last gather. After this gather, you're going to go to the marvering table and you're going to marver level, push forward very slightly. I'm trying to push a lot of my clear towards the moil so I don't have a lot of clear at the front end. If you have a lot of clear at the front end, it doesn't really work out very well. Or you have a lot of waste. So I'm marvering it. It's going to be like a cylinder with a flat top right there. Just flattened it. I'm going to repeat this process, marver, level, flatten it, and then I'm going to cool that end. The way I cool that end is use a bucket of water. All right, just cooling. I'm just extremely cooling it. The meantime, somebody else, my teammate in the background, is making something called a post. That's just a clear bit of glass that we're going to connect these 2 rods together, and we're going to pull and twist at the same time to make the candy cane. Again, repeat probably 2 or 3 times of the marver and quench. Quench just means cool off the end. Tap the ground. Try to hit center on the post. It's kind of hard. I'm going to extend and keep the post kind of low. I want most of my material to fall onto the post. Hand off the other rod. I ended up with the rod he started with, and he ended up with the rod I started with. We switch, spin, and pull. That's what you end up with. So then you can cut that into maybe 4-foot lengths, heat up the end in the hole, let it drop 90, flip, and then that gives you a candy cane. Thanks for watching.